Hi, I'm just checking on the roast chicken, making roast chicken for dinner tonight, so I thought the perfect side item to go with that would be a creamy polenta with sauteed mushrooms. So this is a very classy side dish, but very easy to make. And actually polenta are just yellow cornmeal, similar to grits that you can get in the rice and pasta aisle in your local grocery store. So all I'm doing is I'm going to saute a mixture of mushrooms tonight. This is a gourmet blend, so it's got some shiitake, some oysters, some baby portobellos. You can use whatever you can find. I really love the flavors of the gourmet blend though. And we're just going to mix this with some hot olive oil. And we really want these to caramelize down. So make sure the oil is evenly over the pan. And try to spread it out in an even layer. And mushrooms are a lot like sponges, so they're going to soak up that oil pretty quick. You may need to add a little bit more. I have about 3 tablespoons in the pan right now. And we're just going to let them caramelize. We're going to leave them for about 2 minutes. Don't mix them or touch them. Let them caramelize. Then we're going to season them with a little salt and pepper and stir. Now I have my polenta that I'm getting ready to make over here. I have about 2 cups of chicken stock that I've made, and then I've mixed that with about 4 tablespoons of softened cream cheese. These are going to be nice and thick and creamy. And we're going to mix about 1 cup of polenta. So we've brought the cream cheese and the broth to a simmer, and now we're going to mix the polenta, and it's going to get thick right away. So I use a wooden spoon. And as soon as you kind of mix it up together, cook it for about a minute or so, then turn it down. Turn it to low. And just let it very lightly simmer for about 15 minutes until it's really rich and smooth and creamy. And it'll kind of pull away from the sides of the pan, and that's what you're looking for. You don't want to overcook it. You don't want it to be gluey. So I'm going to turn it down now. And you just want to keep constantly stirring it and checking on it. If you feel like it's too thick, you can add a little bit more of the broth or the chicken stock. And that's all. Alright, our polenta is just about done here, so I'm finishing up our sauteed mushrooms. As you can see, they're nice and caramelized and brown. And I've just mixed in about 1 tablespoon butter and some chopped garlic. And we're just going to mix that together for a minute. And now I'm going to squeeze in about 1 tablespoon or so of fresh lemon juice. Okay. And about 1/4 cup of white wine. Okay, and just mix that together. Let that cook down for a minute. And then we're just going to top that with a little bit of fresh parsley, and that's going to go directly on top of our polenta, and it'll be a great side item to go with our roasted chicken. Okay, so we are plating up our dinner now. Our mushrooms have absorbed a lot of that white wine and garlic, and they're nice and sauteed, and we're going to top that on top of our polenta. Now I've already seasoned my mushrooms with salt and pepper, and I've added a little bit of Parmesan cheese to my polenta. Alright, and there is tonight's dinner. Roasted chicken with a delicious creamy polenta with sauteed mushrooms.